All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to your practice. My name is Jono. Today we're going to get started on our backs. So make your way onto your back. And as you arrive, just take a moment here to settle. Hug your knees in towards your chest, either holding on to the fronts of your knees or wrapping your arms around, holding on to opposite elbows, and just take a moment here to rock from side to side. Feel free to close your eyes and start to lengthen your inhales and your exhales. Good. Then release your knees. Cross your right ankle on top of your left knee. Feel free to stay here and push your right knee away from you with your right hand. Or if you'd like more of a stretch, draw both of your legs in towards your chest and interlace your fingers either behind your hamstring or in front of your left knee. Continue cultivating a deep, even breath. Inhales and exhales the same length. Relax your shoulders down towards the support of the floor and lengthen your spine. Stay here for another 2 deep breaths. Good, then we'll come into the other side. So uncross your legs. Cross your left ankle on top of your right knee. Stay here if you did so on the first side. Or draw both of your legs in towards your chest, interlacing your hands in the same spot where you had them on the opposite side. Keep your foot flexed, shoulders relaxed, lengthen your spine. And breathe deep into your belly and your lower lungs as you inhale and exhale. Stay for another 3 breaths. Good, then release. Place your hands behind your thighs and using the momentum of your legs, roll back and forth a couple of times along the length of your spine before finally coming up into a seated position, either with your legs crossed or sitting on your knees and heels, or even on a bolster or a rolled up towel or a pillow, if that's more comfortable for you. Okay, and from here we'll come into a side stretch. So reach your right hand way out to the right and stretch your left arm up and overhead. Soften your shoulders here. If you can keep both of your sitting bones in contact with the floor, feel free to come down onto your right elbow. Or even experiment with placing your hand to the back of your head and using that action there to open your elbow up towards the sky to find a little bit more space and opening through the left side of your body. Soften your facial muscles. And then we'll come into the opposite side. Reach your left arm way out to the left. Right arm up and overhead. Come down onto your elbow if you did so on the first side. And then place your hand to the back of your skull. Open up your chest towards the ceiling. And keep your shoulders soft here. Give your neck lots of space and breathe deep. Good. Come back through center. Place your left hand to your outer right knee. Your right fingertips back behind you, coming into a twist. But before you twist, inhale, lengthen up through the length of your spine, especially your low back. And as you exhale, turn and twist towards the right, completing the twist by looking over your back shoulder. Just using these baby poses here to start warming up our bodies, getting ready for the day. Inhale, grow a touch taller. And as you exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Then breathe in, come back through center, exhale, set up for the other side. Then as you're ready, inhale, lengthen up through your spine. Exhale, twist towards the left, looking over your back shoulder. Don't have to go to your deepest here. Just using your breath, inhaling, growing a touch taller, and as you exhale, twist a little bit deeper, using the leverage of your arms. Then inhale deeply, untwist, exhale here. Then we'll roll over our feet, coming onto all fours into tabletop position. So stack your shoulders above your wrists, your hips above your knees. Keep your toes tucked under behind you for added stability. And then place your left knee to the center of your mat. Cross your right knee behind your left. Untuck your toes. Widen your feet. And we'll come into a few rounds of cat-cow here. So inhale deeply. As you exhale, push the floor away from you. Round your spine. Tuck your tailbone, look down towards your knees. Then inhale, arc your spine, look up, bend your elbows a touch, and try to draw your arms, your chest in between your arms. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And inhale, come back to a neutral spine position. Exhale here as you switch legs, crossing your left behind your right. Untuck your toes, widen your feet. Inhale here. Exhale, round, pushing the floor away from you. Inhale, arch, trying to pull the floor towards you. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And inhale, come back to a neutral spine position. Uncross your legs. Getting ready for downward facing dog now. So widen your hands to outer shoulder distance apart. Spread your fingers and point your index fingers straight forward as if they were on railroad tracks. With your toes tucked under, inhale. And as you exhale, push your hips up and back. Good. Have a look at your feet and make sure that they're about outer hip distance apart, and then start pushing one heel down towards the floor. Walking your dog here, starting to wake up the backs of our legs, our hamstrings, the back line of our body. Relax your shoulders here and just nod your head yes, shake your head no, just to make sure that you're not holding any tension in your neck. Good. Then come to stillness. Come up high onto your tippy toes, bend your knees just a touch, and then angle your sitting bones up towards the sky. Create as much length as you can from the palms of your hands up into your hips. Firm your core, keep this length in your spine, and then start to lower your heels back down towards the ground, but they absolutely do not have to touch. And from here, inhale, rock forward into plank. You might have to shuffle your feet back just a hair. As you exhale, lower. Always an option to lower your knees first. Once you arrive onto your belly, keep breathing. Untuck your toes. Come up onto your fingertips on the outside of your mat. Point your elbows up towards the sky. Push the tops of your feet into the floor so your knees lift, and then inhale, lift your chest, coming into finger stand cobra, lifting as high as you like. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, maybe a touch higher. Exhale, lower. And last one. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Awesome. So place your hands back by your chest, toes tucked under, either through a push-up or all fours. Find your way up and back to downward facing dog. Find your breath, deep and even. Inhales and exhales, same length. Full exhales to make room for your next inhale. Then look forward, start taking little steps towards the top of your mat. Okay, then once you arrive, place your hands onto your shins. Inhale, lift halfway. Ardha Uttanasana, look forward. Exhale, soften and fold. 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift, just like a wave. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Then hold on to opposite elbows. Make sure that your feet are outer hip distance apart. Bend your knees generously. Then relax your head and neck, draping your upper body over the support of your legs. Sway a little bit from side to side before coming to rest with your weight over the centers of your feet. Then arms heavy, release your elbows and start to roll up to a standing position. Okay, if this doesn't feel good for your back, then stand up with a straight spine. Your head will lift last. Once you arrive with palms facing forward, inhale, roll your shoulders forward and up. Exhale, down and back. 2 more. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, down and back. Feels great to do these poses in the morning. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, down and back. Good. So coming into Tadasana, mountain pose, palms facing forward. Bend your knees just a touch. Have a look down at your feet. Make sure that they're parallel. Shoulders down and back. Collarbones broad and open. Chin slightly in, so lengthen the back of your neck. And on your next inhale, reach both arms up towards the sky, coming into a moon salutation to finish off our class today. Exhale, soften and fold. If you can't keep up with my breath cues, just breathe normally. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take a big step back with your right foot and lower your back knee. Anjaneyasana. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale here, relax your shoulder, squeeze your legs together. Inhale, reach a touch higher. Exhale, lower both hands down. Big step back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Untuck your toes. Inhale, come into your back bend, whatever that looks like. Exhale, tuck your toes up and back to downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Then as you're ready, lift your right leg up into the space behind you. Right toes flex down towards your mat to keep your hips level. Then point your toes, bend your knee, and open up your hips. Push evenly into both of your hands, then look underneath your right underarm. We'll stay here in scorpion pose for 3, 2, and 1. Then shift your weight forward, knee towards your chest. And step your right foot forward. Feel free to guide your foot forward with your hand if you need to. Lower your back knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale here. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, lower both hands down. Step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and reach both arms up. Exhale, hands down towards your chest, Anjali Mudra. Okay, leading with the left side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back, lower your back knee. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, soften here. Squeeze your legs together. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, lower both hands down. Take a big step back to plank. Inhale deeply. Exhale, lower. Untuck your toes. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, find your way back to downward facing dog for just about a breath. Starting to feel warm now, hopefully. And as you're ready, lift your left leg up, toes pointing down. 3-legged dog, then point your toes, bend your knee, stack your hips. Scorpion pose, look underneath your left underarm. We'll hold for 3, 2, and 1. Shift your weight forward, knee towards your chest. Step your left foot in between your hands, guiding your foot forward with your hand if you need to. Lower your back knee. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, lower both hands down. Step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and reach both arms up. Exhale, hands down in front of your chest and down to either side. Good. And we'll finish with one more pose. So, tree pose. One I love to do after sun salutations. So as you're ready, shift your weight into your right foot, firm your outer right hip. And from the support of your standing leg, bend your left knee, place your foot either above, below, or with your toes in contact with your mat if you're not feeling balancing today. Okay, and once you have balance, find something to stare at that's not moving preferably. Place your hands together in front of your chest. Lift your chest into your thumbs as you lengthen the sides of your body. Squeeze your leg and foot together gently. And then inhale, reach both arms up towards the sky. And to make this a bit more challenging, feel free to bring your palms together. Work towards straightening your arms, but keeping your shoulders relaxed down away from your ears. And we'll stay here for another 3 rounds of breath. If you fall out, just make your way back into it. Balance is something that's always changing. Then interlace your fingers with your index fingers pointing up, thumbs pointing back, and on your next in-breath, reach as high as you can. Then hold. And exhale, release, and we'll come into the opposite side. Shift your weight onto your left foot, bend your right knee, and place your right foot in the same position that you had it on the first side, preferably for the sake of balance. Once you've found a spot to gaze at, place your hands together in front of your chest. Lift your chest into your thumbs as you lengthen the sides of your body. Squeeze your leg into your foot into your leg, and from the support of your standing leg, press down to reach both arms up towards the sky. Soften your shoulders. If you brought your palms together on the first side, please feel free to do so now. Awesome. Then interlace your fingers, release your index fingers up, thumbs back. Inhale, stretch as high as you can. And exhale, release. Awesome. So close your eyes, Tadasana mountain pose. And place your hands somewhere in contact with your body. We'll close the class today. Feel free to lie down after this if you'd like to take a short Shavasana. I'll invite you to set an intention now for the rest of your day. And thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day. Namaste.